Hello and welcome back to Suchitrasbiology. Today we are going to discuss about the human ABO blood grouping. Okay, so let's start. We see the blood grouping in humans as we see like it can be A positive, it can be B positive, it can be AB positive. Okay, it can be O positive or O negative. So let's discuss that. ABO blood grouping. ABO blood grouping. ABO blood grouping is an example of multiple allelism. It is also an example of codominance. Okay. ABO blood grouping is an example of both multiple allelism and codominance. It is an example of multiple allelism because ABO blood grouping is governed by the three different alleles: IA, IB, and I. Okay. Now, ABO blood grouping is an example of codominance because IA and IB are codominant. Why they are codominant? IA cannot be expressed, or it is not dominant over B. Neither B is dominant over A. They both are expressed equally when they are present together. Okay. So as they are codominant, if IA, IB alleles are present, then it does not form the blood group A or it forms the blood group B. It forms blood group AB. That means they are codominantly expressed. Fine. So this was the basic information. Now let's see. Blood groups can be A, B, AB and O. Okay. So blood group A, blood group A, B, AB and O. Blood group A has A antigen on RBC, right? Blood group B has B antigen on the surface of RBC. Blood group AB has both antigens A and B. Okay, both A and B. And blood group O people have no antigen. AG is antigen. Okay. So they do not have either A or nor B. Okay. Now blood group A people will have what kind of antibody? If they have antigen, suppose this is the RBC of a person having blood group A. Okay. This is the RBC of a person having blood group A. So it has A antigen on its surface, right? This is the A antigen. Now, what kind of antibody will it have in its plasma, blood plasma? If it has anti-A antibody, anti-A means what? Against the antigen A. If an antibody is there against the antigen A, what will happen? It will bind to this, it will agglutinate, and there will be clumping of the RBCs. Due to that, anemia will occur and the person will eventually die. Okay. So this could not happen, right? Anti-A antibody could not be present in the blood plasma of a person having the blood group A. So what antibody should it have? It should have anti-B antibody, right? Anti-B antibody. Anti-B antibody is what? It is an antibody that acts against the B antigen. It will not act against the A antigen. So if this is present in the blood plasma of the person having the blood group A, so it will not bind to this, okay, because it is against the B antigen, and so there will be no clumping of the RBC, and the person will be fine, right? So the person having A blood group has antibody B, anti-B antibody, right? Now similarly is the case for a person having the B blood group. As it has B antigen, so it cannot have anti-B antibody, because it will act against the B antigen, and there will be agglutination and clumping of the RBCs, right? So it should have anti-A antibody, right? The opposite. Now, and the person having a blood group AB means what? The RBC has both antigen A as well as antigen B. Now both antigen A is also present on the RBC and B is also present. Now if anti-A is present, anti-A antibody is present, right? Then it will bind to this and it will cause clumping of the RBC. If anti-B antibody is present, then it will bind to this and it will also lead to the clumping of the RBC. So both antibodies are not present, right? So no anti-A nor anti-B antibody. Okay, clear? Now person having O blood group, right, means there is no antigen, neither A nor B, right? So it has both anti-A and anti-B antibody. Okay, it has no antigen. But if the person is injected with a blood group A or B, then there will be clumping, because there are anti-A and anti-B antibody, and that will lead to the clumping, and this can be a fatal situation, okay, for the person having the O blood group. Clear? As it has no antigen, so it is a universal donor. It can donate blood to any of the blood group, okay, that means people having any of the blood groups. It can donate to a person having blood group O, it can donate to a person having AB blood group, B and A, okay. So it is known as the universal donor, while as the person having AB blood group has both the antigens, right, has both antigens, so it can receive blood through both this also, this also, this also, this also. So it is universal recipient. Recipient means what? It can take blood from a person having any of the blood groups, okay. So AB person having AB blood group are universal recipient, while the person having the blood group O are known as universal donors, okay. Now let's see the possible genotypes and phenotypes, okay. It can be IA, it can be IA, it can be IB, or it can be IB, it can be II. So also it can be IA, IB and II, okay. Also I forgot to tell you that this IA and IB are dominant over I. IA and IB both are dominant over this small I, and this small I will express as O blood group only if it is present in this state, homozygous state, okay, homozygous recessive state. But IA and IB are codominant, but IA and IB are dominant over this small I, okay. So there are total 6 genotypes possible. 6 genotypes possible. This is also sometimes asked, how many genotypes and how many phenotypes are possible, and 4 phenotypes are possible, okay. 4 phenotypes. I will tell you how. 6 genotypes means IA or IA small I, IB capital, IB, IBI, IA, IB small I. Okay. This will make blood group A. This will also make blood group A because IA is dominant over the small I, right? Now this will lead to the formation of the blood group B, right? Now again B is dominant over I, so B blood group. Now I told you A and B are codominantly expressed, so these are codominantly expressed, so the person cannot have the blood group A or the blood group B. It will have the blood group AB. Okay. Now this is homozygous recessive, so it is expressed as O blood, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 genotypes are possible and 4 phenotypes, because this is one phenotype A only, this is B. Okay, A B phenotype, this is AB, and this is O. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 phenotypes and 6 genotypes are possible under the human ABO blood grouping. Okay, so this was all about today's video. Hope you liked the video. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.